What? God, I hate these fucking slow motions in this fucking game so much. Kill it, cool. I hate... Oh wait, I'm getting hit by that thing. I see. I hate the slow motions in every single one of these action games, by the way, outside of cutscenes. Like, cutscenes is like the only place where I really accept it. Everywhere else it's just fucking makes it worse.
A strong box.
That goes to even games that I like a lot. That I would change that aspect of them in a heartbeat, by the way. Like God of War. The God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok, I would take those slow motions out of the action combat like... just like this. Gone. And I don't miss them. They are literally there just for cinematic purpose and nothing else.
There's an enemy.
But when you add them in the combat, outside of anything that is like a death blow on an enemy or a riposte that actually kills them or something. If it's anything besides that, and even that is rather annoying, I would honestly say. Like, the thing that I really love about... What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Let me talk. Jesus, please let me talk now. What the fuck? Right, so as I...
Guess what, Emma? I
She's gonna
dug up
tell
some
me about
carrots.
the fucking carrots. Yeah. Fuck's sake.
You look healthy, Cool.
Now she's gonna talk my ear off
Now
about
to
some
decide
fucking carrots.
what dishes to
I'm
put
gonna
in.
forget what I was gonna say
I'll need
because
to
of this
try
fucking
and
delay
grow
at
some
some
more.
point here. See, they didn't do anything about the inputs. The inputs feel just as problematic as before. Like, I run here, and I spam square like 3 times. The game ignores every input. Then I pause for a moment, press square again. And then Emma does this, like, charge thing. Like, it's, like, one of many examples. Healing is another one where the game is fucking... does not take your input so often. But yeah, as I was gonna say, even games that I love a lot, that have slow motion effects outside of like a death blow on an enemy, I would change that every single time. If it is like in middle of the combat and it's not like a cutscene or a death blow on an enemy, which I can accept. But even something like Sekiro, for example. Sekiro only uses slow motion effects on like in middle of the combat, even on death blows, if it's a strong enemy or if it spirals into a cinematic. So if it's a very strong enemy, so it's like an actual boss that you're death blowing, or if it's a death blow into a cinematic, or if it's inside a cinematic, of course, or whatever, then the game may use slow motion effects. But when you're just fighting normal enemies in Sekiro, the game actually does not use any slow motion effects, which I like a lot. Because any slow motion effect in the middle of the combat, it ruins the combat flow. And it makes the cadence of timing everything and just being in sync with the enemies worse, because you have to readjust yourself all the time. It's an interruption to the flow state of the combat, essentially, is what it is. Sekiro, or should I say From Software, clearly took that into account when they were making Sekiro, like many other things. So they were very scarce when it came to like introducing any of the time effects from combat, which was a very good choice. But then we have games like Stellar Blade, where, like, although I love the game a lot, like, one thing in Stellar Blade that kind of gets on my nerves is the slow motions that the game uses all the time. But the game uses those as fan service for showcasing Eve's features all the time, because the game has a dilemma where so much of so much of the thing that makes the game unique and flavorful, I guess, has to do with how the main protagonist carries herself and how she looks. So it makes sense that the developers would be like focusing quite a bit on making sure that the fantasy that they are serving is uninterrupted and it's on full display. So like, you know, that's like a very constructive way you could tell basically that they are fan servicing like Eve's looks all the time, you know. But like it's big part of what made people interested in that game in the first place, because of how like, not maybe shameless, but also that, yes, but like tastefully, like graceful and like confident they showcase the main character and all her features like every chance possible. So like, you know. Emma's hair didn't work there. But yeah, I guess, didn't I kinda tell my point already? Anything else left to say? Yeah, but like, even in something like Stellar Blade, I would have strongly preferred if the game just kinda toned down some of those fanservice-y moments and animations just to make the combat flow less interrupted every time when you kill something. Like, I would have personally preferred it like that, because playing the game would have felt better if they did that. But, you know. I understand as to why they didn't do that.